Hello all. A little bit more back trouble, so we're just gonna wing it with the little camera here. Instead of bringing the nice camera, we're just using the small one. What I wanted to talk to you about was Amy Goodman of Democracy Now! She's one of the alternatives who's sitting on the rim of the box, sort of out and sort of in. She's, you know, Democracy Now! Is one of those programs that I can barely watch because they really eat and lick the boots of Obama. I mean, it's pathetic. But other than that, I really like the reporting, and especially Amy Goodman, the way she, you know, they portray her as the outgoing reporter trying to get the news that is ignored by all the rest. And I really like her for that. She's one of the few, the one that will do anything that's needed to get the story out. Yet the Obama thing weighs heavy on me, so I put her on the box, on the rim, kind of half in and half out, ready to jump out, ready to jump in. But today she was exonerated by the judge there in the Dakotas. She, of course, there was nothing to stand on. The U.S. has something called the Constitution, and supposedly that's the foundation of all other laws. So all other laws sit on the Constitution. Do not change the Constitution unless they get an amendment, and it takes 2/3 majority in both houses. So that doesn't happen too often. But she was, all charges were dropped, and it was ridiculous to put charges such as rioting on there against her. And the neat thing about that is that so much is going on with the Dakota Access Pipeline. There are nations all over the world, indigenous nations, coming up and supporting these guys, you know, being arrested, dealing with these court issues, being told that they're rioters and they need to be put in prison, which is just ridiculous. You know, this is what democracy looks like, people, and the authorities can't stand it, especially there in the Midwest. All those people suck. They're so rabid. I mean, look, I've got a video down in the description area, and look at when Amy's talking there to the reporters. Look at the background. Look at the jackboot thugs lined up against about 30 or 40 people. I mean, this is just unacceptable, what we've turned into, what our country, the U.S., has turned into. Obama is now fighting, what, 9 wars and one very secretive war in Africa, which I just found out a bunch of information about, which I'm not going to spread because I'm sick of it. You know, the U.S. is trying to take over the world. That's the way it is. And they'll do it on the flag of democracy, spreading democracy. I see that democracy is being spread so well in Afghanistan and Iraq, and they're in parts of Africa. And what about Syria? I don't see democracy spreading too well there either. What's going on? You're putting so much effort into spreading democracy, yet it doesn't spread at all. You just turn the whole place into a fascism, or just a quagmire. There's really no law. There's just endless war. Of course, I guess, again, that's the military-industrial complex. But I'm rambling. This video is supposed to be a thank you to Amy Goodman for all the good work she's done, and I'm really glad to see that you've been released from prison for rioting, for the false accusation of rioting. And if you think that one of these Democrat or Republicans are going to save the day, don't forget that the most liberal, the Democrat, the Hillary Clinton, wants to make a no-fly zone in Syria, which means certain war with Russia. She's just as nutty as the other one. We need to support the only one that's real. She's right up here. I can see her now. Let me hurry up to find her. See if we can catch her before she leaves. So I appreciate all the new subscribers we've been getting lately, and the ups and the downs and the Comments are good. I love the comments. And until next time. Oh, by the way, if you want to give a thumbs up for Amy Goodman, go for it on my channel. That's fine. Show her that we support her.